So good morning. It's Sunday morning here in New York, or just noon, 12 noon here in New York, and catching up. And I had seen that Chris from CRA Diecast down in Australia had set another challenge. And you guys know how I love challenges. It means I don't have to be creative of my own. Come up with a theme or an idea for a video. So I'm gonna get some of the lightweights out of the way. Um, these are Hot Wheels premiums from the Pony Car Wars. They have racing sponsorship decals, and they are of the fashion of Trans Am racing in the United States. But they're not an official, actual livery with a name of a driver or sponsor or team, anything like that. But they are very cool. That this 1970 Camaro RS with the split bumper, beautiful. This Dodge Challenger, and this is actually very close to Trans Am livery. I should have looked up. Hot Wheels did all right with this set. No opening hoods, but and this sort of very generic, but red, white, and blue sort of. This blue with white and red stripes, 65 Mustang 2+2, heavily modified for racing. So these three are pretty cool, but they're they're also Rans. Just because I have them on the side, I'm going to get two of the heavy hitters out of the way. This absolutely beautiful Beyonce Ford Falcon XWGT from 1970, I believe, driven by Alan Moffat in the Hardy Ferodo 500 race, and the winner. And this is probably one of the best details race cars, one of, that I have in my collection. It's absolutely fantastic, and I love it. So these had a 351 cubic inch V8, and they were a powerhouse, a phenomenon in Australian racing, and they would trade titles back and forth with Holden Monaros and Tyrannas and so forth over the years. Another one that I'm not going to take out of its case is this Ertl American Muscle 64 Ford Fairlane Thunderbolt. Now this one doesn't have a racing livery, and it's one of the few here in my display that doesn't. Primarily because I was going for cars that had as realistic liveries as possible. But this is how Ford would have delivered the vehicle to the private race teams in a simple one-color paint job, usually white. These had fiberglass front fenders and hood, lightweight aluminum bumpers, and so forth. These were stripped down weight-wise, and they were stuffed with the 427 cubic inch dual 4-barrel carburetor engine. These were monsters. And this, if I'm not mistaken, is the first or second Ertl American Muscle I ever bought. Actually, I think the Cougar Eliminator was the first. I do not have a large amount of these, but these are, in my opinion, among the best American branded diecast ever made. So getting the heavy hitters out of the way, well, some of the heavy hitters, we're going to go for this Acme Greenlight 1969 Ford Mustang Mach 1, also raced in Trans Am racing by Alan Moffat. So Alan Moffat raced all over North America, all over the world, but also heavily in Australia. He was born in Canada and raised his family in Australia, and he was a very competitive, very well-known winner. He raced primarily, but not exclusively, Fords, and he, as I said, raced all over the world. So what is this? It's got a flower on the back. I'm sure there's a story for that. But of course, this being a Greenlight / Acme, this is just among the best that Greenlight does. Metal body, metal base, very authentic, very nicely done wheels. All of the livery and tampos here are looks very appropriate. So I'm sorry, this is not a Mach 1. This is a Boss 302. Even I make mistakes, kids. So Boss 302. These four here these are 3 Beantes and 1 classic Carloctables, all Australian supercar series. So I've got 3 Fords, the 2 here in the cases and 2 Holdens over here. And this one was a special gift from my friend from Australia, Fexdeath. This is a special fan car, number 17, Beante Mini Cars. And this is a Ford Falcon from the mid-2000s. I forget which series this is, whether it's AU or BU, or BA Falcon. Maybe one of my friends from New Zealand, Australia, Tasmania can tell me which year Falcon this is. Well, it's a 2017 fan car, so it might be the last year Falcon made. And that's the Beantes are great detail. They're wonderful cars. So let's see. We'll start with drag racing in the United States. Remember, as I said, I wanted to have mostly cars with liveries, but like the Fairlane Thunderbolt, this 5-liter Mustang Fox body, this one is slightly modified for racing. It's got a fiberglass hood, and it's got some sponsor decals. But this is very similar. This has aftermarket rims, but this is very similar to a car that I actually owned and drove on a regular basis and raced. Mine was completely stock unmodified, between 15 and 16 seconds in the quarter mile. Something like this would probably be good for, 11 seconds in the quarter mile. One of my favorites from Greenlight. We're going to get drag racing out of the way here. This 32 Ford from Hot Wheels, and this is from the Team Transport set with the Seaways, I think it is. This is very cool. And it's got like Moon Eye disc rims and some, is that Edelbrock? No, El Segundo Special, right. 32 for 32 Ford. And then another drag racing one, this 55 Chevy from M2, which is not quite a gasser, but it is a drag racer. It's got big slicks in the back. It's got a normal ride height in front. There is a hood scoop there. The hood opens. This is a nice, there we go, M2. Careful with the hood, Joe. Opening parts are always an issue, more so with M2 than any other brand that I deal with. So we'll try and get that down later. Let's take a look at this Hot Wheels from the Hill Climbers, I think it was. 959 in a near Rothman's livery. And as somebody corrected me the other day, I originally said this was a French flag. That is actually the flag, the Dutch flag. Thank you for my friend pointing that out to me the other day. Here's one I don't show off enough. This is a beautiful Norev Renault 3.0 Sport Cup, I believe. Let's see. Renault RS 01. So this is a special track car for, I believe, GT3 class. But actually, it was a Renault Sport. It was a one-car racing series that car was allowed to race in GTP racing, GT prototype or GT3. And so this, I believe, this, I believe, is a real racing livery. Oregon team. Renault Sport number 8. That's a beauty. And then this beautiful Corvette in the Gulf livery. Actually, is this a race car? Close enough. So then we're going to go to some real legitimate racers. These are NASCAR races. This one is in the Discount Tire livery. And I can't read that, but there's the name of the driver. So this is an actual race livery, a race team. This is a quote-unquote Ford Mustang in the modern NASCAR series. Here is Bubba Wallace, the Black Lives Matter number 43 from Petty Racing. And this is a Camaro. Compassion, Love, Understanding, Camaro. So that's a cool car to have in the collection. And then this is good old number 3, Goodrich. This is an older car. This is a Monte Carlo number 3. So this is Dale Earnhardt, Dale Jr. Or no, is it Dale Sr.? I was never that much of a fan. Somebody will correct me. But an iconic livery. I thought this would be much more expensive. It was not at all. Finishing up my NASCAR, these Johnny Lightning Stock Car Legends. I actually have more than I show here. I'm just going to show the 3 originals. This Torino Talladega from 1969. This Mercury Cyclone Spoiler, basically a Montego from, I believe, 1970 or 71. And this Ford Fairlane 500 from 1967, Holman Moody, number 17, and 427 cubic inch big block. Love these ones. Let's see. The 1966 Le Mans Ford GT40 Mark II from Auto World, and this is the weathered or dirty version. This is beautiful and a very reasonably priced, very accurate GT40. Trans Am Racer 67 Mustang, 68, excuse me, Mustang. From Greenlight. This one happens to be a green machine and a very generous gift from Dan from Diecast. Shelby Racing. So this is a Trans Am Racer. Love it. And to give a little equal time, here we go, a Trans Am Racer from Chevrolet. And this is a 69 Chevy Camaro Z28 with the shell livery, number 28. This was a gift from my friend Sol at Sol's Diecast Odyssey. This is a beaut. And this came on a beautiful team transport, but from Greenlight. Not gonna show them all. Gonna end with this one here. This is a competition 427 Sc Cobra 1965. This one is from Shelby Collectibles. And this is the best detailed, most accurate Shelby 427 Cobra in diecast. I can say that fairly comfortably because I've hunted down almost every version that I can find, and in my collection, it's the best there is. So this was Chris from CRA's Diecast. Race track cars, rally cars. So I had gone over. Oh, hold on. Did I skip the Ford rally team? The RS 200 from Hot Wheels. The Escort Mark 1. This is the recent Ford race team series. the 1978 Escort Mark II RS 1800, and the 1994 Escort Cosworth RS from Greenlight. An absolute beast, little mini beast. So yeah, we'll call that a video there. 15 minutes, a lot of race cars, some obviously that I didn't show, but I hope you like this. Chris, thank you for setting the challenge at just over 15 minutes. I don't want to go too long. I don't want to be making half-hour videos. Thank you all for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. And I look forward to seeing your race cars. And as a reminder, I look forward to seeing your vans. So everybody have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.